What would you feel if you didn't have a place to sleep, and that if it rained, you're going to get soaked and you're going to get wet? Somebody could break into your house easily. You had no security. Sometimes I have been asked as to what is the benefit of a house to a person, and I think that's about as foolish as being asked what is the benefit of food to a hungry person. Everybody needs a house. But we have done research, and we have found that a house helps children primarily. They are able to have a better health, there are less number of visits to a doctor, they are able to do better in their school, they can do their homework at home, they have a private place. And a 2-roomed house will reduce the amount of sexual abuse on children than a 1-roomed house. But the next stage that it helps is that it gives the family a sense of belongingness and pride, that they have, in the habitat process, built a house, paid for the house, and done it themselves. One of the great examples I can think of is in Norelia there was a man who was a complete drunkard, and his wife used to have to, only her income was there, and she had a young daughter. And when we built them a 2-roomed house, the husband took so much pride in the fact that he was able to participate in the building of that house, and his daughter and his wife had a place to stay. He actually gave up his drinking, went back to work, and that family really resurgent as a family. And we have seen that happening over and over again.
In this location, Habitat for Humanity had built over 100 homes. Most of the inhabitants had only recently moved in, but already we could see vegetable and flower gardens thriving. Some homeowners had even started to expand their homes. Kitchens were neat and organized, and each home had its own outhouse. A school had been set up in the center of the community for the children.
We have constructed about 161 houses. There's a bare land, there's no water facilities, no electricity facilities. So we coordinate with World Concern to provide the tube wells for water. We got Softologic company to come over here and do the solar lighting system rather than waiting for the electricity from the infrastructure done by government. It's a solar lighting system we have provided them. This family is a very interesting family to see that, because she is very talented lady. She started a small grocery shop. Whatever she was earning from out of that, she was trying to help for 10 families, poor families also. She has a small poultry farm also and vegetable garden. Here she has done some green gram, and they can boil and eat, very nutritious.
One lady also found another means of income. Using the solar-powered electrical system, she powered her radio and telephones and rented these out to her neighbors. There are many encouraging stories among those who have new homes, but there are many more in Sri Lanka who have yet to enjoy the basic benefits of a clean and safe home for their family.
At least 200,000 families are displaced today due to either war, the tsunami, landslips, or even simple evictions from where they are living. Habitat for Humanity has, into this large amount and huge need, so far built just over 10,000 houses. Right now we are at about 11,000. But that is in one sense a drop in the bucket. We are now planning in the next 3 years to bump that up to 3,000 houses a year, and then within the next 5 years to 5,000 houses a year. And that would still be a drop in the bucket. By energizing people and getting people to look at housing, if we can get people to look at housing, is one of the most simple ways of nation building. Because besides their food and water and clothing, people need a place to stay.